With production running from 1959 to 2005, the Buick LeSabre spanned 8 generations and took its name from the very well-known aircraft-inspired Harley Earl-designed 1951 LeSabre show car for the 1951 Motorama. In 1991, for the 1992 model year, the LeSabre was redesigned to appear more like the larger Park Avenue sedan. The Buick City Assembly Plant in Flint, Michigan, which was in operation since 1904, moved LeSabre and Bonneville production to the Hamtramck and Lake Orion Assembly with Buick City's assembly closure in 1999 and completely ceased production in 2010. And in this video, we are taking a detailed, in-depth walk-around look at this very nice and very well-maintained 1993 Buick LeSabre. This is the custom trim level, which was the base model offered, as a nicely equipped Limited was also available, featuring more standard equipment in addition to alloy wheels. This LeSabre is painted in champagne metallic, paired with the beige custom cloth interior. The LeSabre sits on a 110.8-inch wheelbase with an overall length of 200 inches. All LeSabres were front-wheel drive, with the sole available engine being a transverse-mounted 3.8-liter 231 cubic inch L27 3800 Series 1 single overhead cam pushrod V6 engine. It creates 170 horsepower at 4,800 RPM, 225 pound-feet of torque at 3,200 RPM. It is good for estimated 0 to 60 miles per hour in 8.9 seconds, with a 0 to 100 mile per hour time in 28.6 seconds. Quarter mile can be reached in 16.9 seconds at 80 miles per hour, with a top speed electronically limited to 108 miles per hour. The LeSabre features an 18 US gallon fuel tank and consumes 5 gallons per 100 miles driven, with an estimated total driving range of approximately 340 miles. EPA fuel economy estimates are 17 miles per gallon city, 26 miles per gallon highway, and 20 miles per gallon combined. The sole available transmission on this car was an electronically controlled turbohydromatic 4T60E 4-speed automatic with overdrive and electric torque converter clutch. In 1993, a special 90th Anniversary Edition LeSabre was produced to celebrate Buick's 90th anniversary. This package included special badging and pinstriping in addition to the custom trim. Rear-end styling features full-width wraparound tail lamps in all red, separated by white reverse lamps on either side of the license plate mount. The trunk features a wide opening with a cutout to lower the liftover height for ease of loading cargo into the trunk. The bumper is body-colored with chrome-accented black rub strips. And the profile of the LeSabre is noticeable with its long, low stance and enormous greenhouse area. With no side impact airbags, the car features narrow A-pillars with wraparound glass and large front fixed wing windows. Outward visibility in the LeSabre is excellent. Steering on the LeSabre is hydraulically assisted rack and pinion. Suspension is standard Dyna ride with full independent suspension with electronic leveling control. The Grand Touring suspension was optional. Wheels are 15-inch black painted steel wheels with aluminum wheel wire covers. Tires measure 205/70 R15. Brakes are power assisted with front disc brakes and rear drum brakes. ABS and traction control are standard equipment. Around the front, the LeSabre shared similar design and shapes to its larger Park Avenue cousin, with flush-mounted wrap-around headlamps and integrated turn indicators, with optional cornering lamps and a trademark Buick waterfall grille. The LeSabre featured a commanding presence on the road. Limited trim levels featured a Buick grill badge and hood ornaments, while the Custom did not. Front bumpers were specially designed to absorb minor front damage and featured small bumperettes and protective rub strips. 1997 would see a minor facelift before the next and final total redesign in 2000. The final LeSabre at Lake Orion left the plant on June 18, 2004, with the final LeSabre at the Hamtramck assembly was on August of 2005. Alright, now let's take a look inside. This vehicle does feature keyless remote entry and nice positive feeling chrome-plated door pulls. Opening the door, you'll see that the interior is very, very nice, very spacious. It's very classically designed with the almost 70s appeal to it, but outward visibility is great with those huge windows. Of course, you have acres and acres of wood harvested from the plastic forest. Nice soft touch vinyl on the door trim though. Light controls also on the door trim, as well as chrome door pulls. You've got your power door locks and your power mirror switches, as well as power window switches on the doors, in addition to the 6-way power driver seat adjustments. On the seats, the manual recline levers at the base of it. And on the dashboard, you do have your instrument panel brightness and dim selector, as well as your trunk release. Multi-function control, typical of GMs of this era, that featured the wiper, cruise control, and turn signal indicators. You've also got a tilt wheel lever. Up front, the seats in this car are a 60-40 split bench seat with the middle seat. Overall, the seats are very comfortable. They're very nice and supportive. Alright, and pan through the interior and show more details. As you can see here, nice fluid, power assisted steering. The steering wheel is losing some of its coloration, but it is a 1993 vehicle. It does have a feature of driver's side airbag with individual horn buttons. Tilt wheel, as stated before. A nice 70s inspired horizontal speedometer. However, you did have a full complement of analog gauges as options. And we're going to pan over the dash. As you can see, it's a 2-level dash with a matte black finisher to reduce glare. This dash is actually in really, really good shape. It's not faded, cracked, torn, or worn out. Overall, the actual interior of the vehicle is in really nice shape. AM/FM cassette player. Down below, you have your climate control. It's a single zone with slider controls for temperature and fan speed. You've also got rear defroster and push buttons for your mode selects. And down below is the ashtray with cigar lighter. This vehicle has actually never been smoked in, however. Overall, the interior of this car is in incredibly nice shape. It has really, really held up well over time, and the previous owner took really good care of this car. As you can see here, as stated before, outward visibility is excellent with a thin A-pillars and large greenhouse. You have a manually dimming rearview mirror. Automatic dimming was optional. Nice large illuminated vanity mirrors in the sun visors with dimming illumination. And of course the sun visors do swing out and slide out on extension rails. You've also got secondary visors, a feature that should show up more and more in luxury vehicles. Alright, let's take a look at the rear seat. Nice wide opening doors. Trim is similar to that of the front doors with large amounts of plastic wood. You've also got your integrated door pulls, chrome door handles, ashtrays, and power window switches. Typical of the 90s, it only goes down about halfway. And take a look at the rear seat. It is a full width bench seat. It is fixed in place, does not fold. Outboard passengers do have 3-point belts where the center passenger has a lap belt. And you can open the trunk using the trunk release button. You can also use the key fob or the key itself. As you can see, the trunk area is very nice and spacious. It's actually very huge at 17.1 cubic feet. It does have a cargo tie-down mat. It is carpeted on all sides. And inside the black case, you do have your jack and tools nicely and conveniently stored out of the way. Underneath the floor mat is the full-size spare tire. Alright, and this does conclude this walk-around video. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please comment down below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And of course, check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/neighborhoodcarreviews. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.